You can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you sense it's clearly as if it had whispered, "No!" Yeah, baby. You're not having a great day as usual. That's sad and depressing. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out, but in the middle of your walk it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is a sign you should have stayed home today. Who's gonna say the rain isn't fun to play in, alright? Listen, go dancing in the rain, have some fun in the rain. Dude, I do. That's what I have fun in the rain. I go, yeah, you can always try again tomorrow, right? Well, tomorrow is another day. You turn to head home when, hey, B, who was that? There are only a few people around in the street. Makes sense due to the increasing missing persons around the area recently. Okay, you don't want to talk about that more? No? You just throw that in there and just walk away from it. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Well, that and the weather. Okay, well. But none of them would react. None of them react to the sound at all. Okay. Curiosity guides your step and follow it into the entrance of a dark, dingy alley. You timidly enter the alley, walk forward. The ground dampened the rain, makes your steps sound loud and more confident. Whatever. Finally, the sound source comes in view, cold dim light in the alley. In the end of the alley is a big cardboard box. It's a baby! Look at it! It's a cat! I guess I should have been a. I guess I should. I guess that should have been obvious. If I could read, that'd be great. I can't say that I can. But up, I'm Max. I've never learned how to read 19 and roll out of it. Alright, it's an interesting looking cat. It's pretty yellow eyes shine like gold amongst dark area of black fur. Puts his paws in the pocket on the edge of the box. Oh my god. So cute. It is. It definitely knows it. Never had much of an opinion one way or the other about cats before, but if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already been found the way they rule the world. You don't think you mind blowing down the feline? But you don't. Oh my god. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to the feline overlord? You look around the alleyway. I found who leaves a cat in a cardboard these days anyway? Wouldn't just jump out and leave the box eventually? Cat doesn't answer you. Well, it's a cat, obviously. Also, it doesn't do as you suggest to leave the box. It's just looking at you. It's just waiting for you to make a move. Don't take the cat home. I'm taking that cat home! Of course I'm taking the cat home! I don't care what the title says. Don't take the cat home. Bitch, don't tell me what to do. I'll do the exact opposite just to piss you off. You know what? You reach in the box, pick up the cat, holding it out in front of you. Why not? You're all alone, and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so I'm bringing the cat close. Didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but you slowly breathe easier as it presses against your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Oh my god. You think a little while will probably be like a day if we were responsible to take it to a shelter tomorrow. Why would we take it to a shelter? Just keep it. Just get you out of the rain, okay? Keep the cat. My stomach itches. It really does. You stop by a small, typical pet store for some cat food, and then head back home. Live in a modest apartment, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. One you living alone in it. Well, that sucks. Sucks to suck though, I guess. I don't know. It's feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it's just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment of curiosity was new. Okay. Even if you lie on its own, devices you set making both of you some dinner. Sound a little bit loud. Take out a can of cat food and open it. Put the cap on top. Put the cat food on a saucer. Click your tongue to cat. Perks up, beckons, runs over. Put food. And completely ignores it. Not hungry, I guess. I'll try not to let it annoy you. Cat doesn't understand the concept of money. You appreciate that you spent hard-earned cash on it. It is a cat, after all. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later. Spurs against your leg. You smile enough of a thanks for you. I'm gonna have issues reading a lot of these, I feel like. Alright. It follows you into the kitchen and starts your own dinner. You decide you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo, mustard spread, turkey cheese, lettuce perfectly placed, tomatoes. Ow! You cut yourself, didn't you? Coincidence, you cut your finger on the knife while slicing the tomato. Stupid. I feel embarrassed. It's a blender. Try tossing the knife onto the cutting board. About to head to the bathroom for the band-aid when the cat hops onto the counter. It licks the blood, doesn't it? Sniffs the knife. Meows, almost pointing at you. Don't worry, I'm alright. I just Watch as the cat starts to lick the blood. It licks the blood. Licks the blood. Yeah, fucking knew it. It licks it. Yep. Licks lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. At your blood. You're so shocked at the time. It comes to your senses. Oh shit! I just accidentally did that. Whoops. Okay, I'll put that there. Some of your senses. The knife has been completely licked clean. The cat sits back staring at you. You feel uneasy. Sure, cats meat-eating predators, but it's a little weird, right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do, right? Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. I can't read, apparently. Holy shit. And I chose to do a game about... It's all based on reading. I love every decision I've ever made to this point. No, I don't. You were going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. I starting to doubt that, but okay. Rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Who'd have guessed? Even after covering up your finger, cut bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick the wound. That's, yeah, while you're eating your sandwich. While you're cleaning up the kitchen. While trying to watch TV. You gently push it away every time, but you start to get worried at its strange behavior. What if it's not got a taste for blood? What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? Sure, you're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting on the counter, untouched. Damn! Come on, enough already! You shove away a little more forcefully, this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes around the corner into the hall. He's deeply sighing. At this point, you feel you're just worried it's gonna take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea how to calm it down. You can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding a number for a local vet, you pick up your landline and, oh, shit. I might die. Lights just went out. Just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone to find it's out of batteries. You must have forgotten to change it before leaving out earlier. The outing's been spur of the moment. Oh my god, my back it just that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. Right. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. Too quiet. Where's the cat? Did the rain stop? And why did the power just go out? Maybe because you pissed off the cat. You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. Cat sits on the digital clock staring at you. Thinking now you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage. Oh, should I do it again? But the numbers are lit up and going completely haywire. Cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving out any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking, not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing that cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Its eyes, hold you still. Even your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large, round. Oh, no, thank you! Flashlight flickers. Ah, shit. Cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silent fluctuates the rapid pumping of your blood heart. It's overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. Was the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at this moment. You feel having an answer would make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. I don't think it will. I think you're gonna die, dude. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock and feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in responses, like predator prepared to pounce, but waiting for your next move. The cat, because it was waiting for our next move in the alleyway. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. You can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you sense it's clearly as if it had whispered, "No! I don't wanna! Fuck off! You can't! No! 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 You're not allowed. No! Go fuck yourself. Let's not! Right in your ear! Yeah! No shit! You just played it in my ear, bitch! Right in your soul! I worked at McDonald's for like 3 years. I don't have a soul, dude. I assure you. While juggling high school, all right. It's. I don't. I'm dead inside. Anyway, it won't let you wait it out. Not that you could, even if you did. You can't stay here. You have to run. But sudden primal urgent instincts wakes up within you, making fear itself a hasty burn of movements of action. But it's fight or flight. Okay. You're still weak from the fear gripping your mind. Your legs tangled together under your face, and you fall to the ground. You're gonna fucking die. Sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you broke your ankle, but then warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pulling underneath. It's fucking blood. You hear the sound of metal scraping on the tires. On the tires? On the tires? What fucking tires are we talking about? What are we on wheels now? Jesus. You hear metal scraping on the tiles. after skidding across the floor as if it had been kicked. The fucking knife. I should have known. This bitch just stabbed you. Winded from your fall, you look up in the gaze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what, inexpectedly opens the door, screech to a halt. Your brain definitely identifies the metal object you've been staring at. It's the kitchen knife, still tinted red from your earlier blunder. But that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You gulped dry like... I did. At the pain in your foot. Don't look at it. It's gonna make it worse. Just continuously not look at it. Trick your brain a little bit here. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on. Instead of resting your cut instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where it should... Where you left it? Where you left it? Where you'd left... I don't know. When you spy something in the darkness beyond... Oh. I wish you weren't there, motherfucker. It spies back at you. Pair of glowing coming forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light of your door. It pads lightly over to the knife as if skipping in delight. Bends down and laps the blood dripping from the blade. Your senses fully begin to overwhelm. Who is shushing me? It's creepy! Stop! The chilly air starts to suffocate you. I started shaky breath against the stagnant, now piercing your skull, the dryness of your tongue spreading through your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you take it in, licking away your knife, licking away your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood. Don't you fucking do it. I'll kick you with my good foot. The golden eyes slide up to you as if waiting for your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves. The shoulder twitches as if it's considering to act, pouncing forward. Kick it with your good foot! Kick it hard, dude! Grab the knife, stab it! Listen, I don't resort to violence all the time on cats. I fucking love cats. I have cats. But that's kind of freaky, dude. Just saying. But you're already on your feet and out the door. Okay, well, that works too. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. Sky is black and you're bleeding red. There's a strange... Oh my god, my nose is just... There's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The house, the trees, the road, even you. Everything. Except for your blood. You can just barely glimpse the bloody print. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Of your injured foot. Leaves you in your wake. Every impact it makes to the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. And you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by the long shadow of something behind you. Not... Even then, you don't stop running because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? Fucking keep running. That's what we're gonna keep doing. Huh, interesting. How very interesting. Ending 0, it begins. What?